population continues to expand, we are using more and more non-renewable energy sources, while increasing global warming and speeding up climate change. Our actions are disrupting the delicate carbon balance. Carbon is the basis of all life on Earth. Without carbon, no humans, plants, or wildlife would exist. The carbon cycle begins underground with fossil fuels. We use the fossil fuels in our cars and factories, and they emit carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Plants, shrubs, and trees soak up the carbon dioxide and sequester it back into the ground. The amount of carbon that we use is part of our carbon footprint. Our Nature Camp kids were asked a series of questions and colored in the rings around the foot depending on how they answered to see their carbon footprint. Like footprints, our actions leave a lasting impression on our planet. We all have a responsibility to keep our footprints small. So what can we do? Planting trees and shrubs can help sequester carbon in the ground and act as a nature-based climate solution. Our HRAA field team has planted 1,480 shrubs along Palmer Brook, which will not only sequester carbon, but will restore the riparian zone and provide habitat, food, and shelter for wildlife. But how do we know if our shrubs are storing carbon? We have chosen 3 different locations to sample, one that has only grass, one that has immature shrubs, and one that has fully grown shrubs. We begin by laying out a grid in each site and randomly selecting which plot within the grid to sample. We use an auger to prepare the hole, using a combination of depths. We then attach the soil core probe and slide hammer and insert a core into the probe. We hit this down to the desired depth, then level off the core, place caps, label it, and then we send it to the lab for analysis. We repeat this method, taking 6 higher strata and 2 lower strata at each of our 3 different sites. At the end of this year, we will achieve 96 core samples, and we will be able to determine the amount of carbon that is being sequestered in 3 different locations, while helping to restore Palmer Brook.